Hey there, Crossroads Fellowship Church family. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I am so excited to share with you some really exciting updates and news revolving around our Impact Generosity Initiative. Back in 2017, we set out to do a 3-year campaign to bring in $5 million. That $5 million was to be used to pay off the Wake Forest building, to enhance the kids ministry spaces at both campuses, as well as build out the ball fields at both campuses. I want to share with you, as that came to a close this past year, our 3 years are done, I want to share with you the exciting news of what you as a church have accomplished. In the last 3 years for Impact, we brought in $2.1 million. Come on, church, that's something to celebrate. That is because of your generosity. And because of that, we were able to finish out the kids ministry spaces that came in at $258,000. And I love, just for a moment, I just want to talk about that, because one of the things as a pastor excites me the most is when I see families coming into our church and kids come in and they look and they see this incredible space that is created and designed just for them. I love seeing kids running, and I see this every week, running to the kids ministry spaces, not only because of the space, but also because of our incredible volunteers and because they are hearing about Jesus. So we were able to finish both campuses' kids ministry spaces. We were also able to pay down the Wake Forest mortgage at $1.5 million, paid down that mortgage. Again, what excites me as a pastor, because my wife and I, my family, we helped start that campus 10 years ago. We started it in the high school and then moved it to 16 acres up in Wake Forest in a beautiful building. And because of that, there are people every week up there coming to that building, kids ministry, student ministry, adult ministries happening, hearing about Jesus. That building and that purpose was to make a direct impact and transformation in that area. And I love hearing the good news and the good reports of all that's happening up there. So celebrate with me that we were able to pay that down, $1.5 million. We've also set aside $400,000 to accomplish building out the ball fields. So that's what to celebrate. But here's the thing, church, our job and our ministry is not done. I am more excited now about the future than I ever have been. I've been here at this church for 15 years, and I've been so impressed and encouraged by the generous spirit of you, Crossroads Fellowship. But our work, we've got to move forward. We've got vision ahead of us. Just as much as it excites me to see our kids ministry done and people going to the Wake Forest building, I can't wait for the day when we've got a completed ball field, specifically at Millbrook, for not only our ministries to use, but also for our community to use. October is our Impact Giving month. Starting this month, we are relaunching Impact Giving. At the end of this month, we will take a big offering, and we'll be doing this at least 2 times a year. And here's our goal. I want to share with you the goal just for this year, because I'm excited about this. Our goal for this year is $775,000 to come in between now and July 31st. There are now 3 categories, just like before, 3 categories of what this money is going to go towards. Bucket 1, category 1, is to pay off the Wake Forest mortgage and the Wake Forest building, so we own that outright. At minimum, we have to pay down $400,000 each year for the mortgage. Bucket number 2 is the ball fields. We are so close to not only starting, but also completing the ball fields, and we've got that broken into 2 phases. And bucket 3 is what we're calling future campus development. So $775,000 this year will pay down the Wake Forest mortgage, but it will also allow us to start and finish phase 1 of the fields. We've already done some back work, we've already done some engineering, and the plans are already approved and already drawn. So we've already got that done. We just need a little bit more so we can actually start and build in the pathways, clear the field, actually have a usable field that we can use for the first time in the history of this church. Phase 2 then moves it to the extras, like the pavilion, sand volleyball, basketball, but phase 1 gets us into those fields. Anything above and beyond $775,000 goes towards campus development of our own campuses, as well as future campuses that I can't wait. That is a passion of this church, to impact and transform communities around the area. So again, church, I just want to thank you as your pastor for your generosity. I also want to thank you and encourage you for your excitement and joy and vision of us all moving forward together to accomplish paying off the Wake Forest campus, starting and finishing phase 1 this year, and future campus development. And again, we cannot do this without you. So I want you to prayerfully consider being part of Impact Giving. Help us meet and exceed $775,000 for this Impact Giving year, beginning right now this month. God bless you. I am so excited to be your pastor. I love you so much, and thank you for being part of the vision of Crossroads Fellowship.